Good day, viewers all over the world. You are welcome to Toilet Online Class. Today, we want to look at how to find the determinant of 3 by 3 matrix. Of course, to find the determinant of 2 by 2 matrix is very simple. The leading diagonal minus the product of the leading diagonal minus the product of the ordinary diagonal. So when we have 3 by 3 matrix, how do we find the determinant? Look at this question. If A is equal to this 3 by 3 matrix, we are to determine this symbol simply means determinant of A. So how do we find the determinant of 3 by 3 matrix? So in order to find the determinant of 3 by 3 matrix, this is what we do. We say this is the determinant of 3 by 3 matrix. We just write out what we have. What do we have here? We have 1, 4, 3, 6. We have 6, 2, 5, then 1, 7, 0. In order to find the determinant of 3 by 3 matrix, using the normal, if we want to use the normal method, what we are going to do is that we consider either the first row or the first column. But in this case, I'm going to consider the first row. Then we are going to write this symbol on the first row: plus, minus, plus, plus, minus, plus. This is first row, first column. So if you have something of this nature, A11, it is even. This one is first row, second column. This is A12. Then this is first row, third column, A13. So this will be plus, here will be minus, this is plus. No? Addition of this is even, addition of this is odd, while addition of this is even. So if you want to find the determinant of 3 by 3 matrix and above, just write plus, minus, plus at the first row or first column, but I prefer using the first row. So let's follow this approach, first row and first column. Then if we have done that, then we now go to the next stage. The next stage is that we now pick the element that we have in the first row, first column. First row, first column, we have 1. The first element here is 1. So look at, we pretend as if we cover first row and first column. So if you cover first row and first column, you write out the leftover. In this case now, the leftover will be 2570. So when I pick the first element, which is the first row, first column, I'll pretend as if I cover the first row and first column. I write out the leftover. I'll go to the second element in the first row, which is, this is now minus 4 because of the minus that we have there. So if we cover first row and first column, what we are going to have as leftover will be 6510. So we are going to have 6510. Then we move to the third column under the first row. That is plus 3. So in this case now, we want to consider first row and third column. The leftover that we are going to have will be 6217. That will be 6217. So this is what we are going to have. So in order to find the determinant of 3 by 3 matrix, as I've said earlier on, let's consider the first row. We write out the element that we have here. We put the symbol on the first row, which is plus, minus, plus. Then after that, we go ahead and check. We pick the first element at first row and first column. Pretend as if we cover the first row and first column. We write out the leftover. We go to the second row, first row, second column. Pretend as if we cover it. And the first row, we write out the leftover. We do the same thing to the third row. So at this point now, we know what to do. From here now, we have reduced it to 2 by 2. Then we know how to find the determinant of 2 by 2. So from here, we are going to have, this to be equal to 1 into bracket. Of course, we know what to do. That leading diagonal minus ordinary diagonal. 2 times 0 is 0. Minus 7 times 5, 35. Then plus minus 4 into bracket. How do we simplify this? 6 times 0, 0. Minus 1 times 5, 5. Then we have plus 3 into bracket. 6 times 7, that is 42. Minus 1 times 2, that is 2. That's what we are going to get. Then from here, from this point down, this will be equal to, this is 1 into bracket minus 35. Because 0 minus 35 is minus 35. It's minus 35. Then we have minus 4 into bracket 0 minus 5, that's minus 5. Then plus 3 into bracket 40. Then determinant of A will now be equal to 1 times minus 35, that's minus 35. Minus times minus, that is plus 4 times 5, 20. Then plus 120. So here we are going to have it to be minus 35 plus 140. That's 140 minus 35. Then determinant of A, as we have on the board, will now be 105. So if you want to find the determinant of 3 by 3 matrix, just follow the step as I've discussed, and we are going to get the right answer. Thank you.